It was a bright Wednesday morning when John woke up and talked to himself. Ah, a brand new day. He went into the kitchen, opened the fridge and poured a glass of milk. Before he even drank it, he can tell from the smell that the milk has soured. He made a glass of ice water instead.
Suddenly,
he heard a cat screech. He ran to help her and saw she stepped on rusty tacks. He ran to call the emergency traveling vet to come to his house. As he was walking back to the kitchen, he noticed that some salt water has evaporated out of his fish tank. He made a mental note to bring the water level back to standard after school today. He went back to get his ice water but found that ice has melted. He was so thirsty so he didn't care and drank it anyway. He suddenly realized how hungry he was, and took an apple from the table and bit into it. Yum! Then he heard glass breaking. What kind of crazy day is this? He screamed and ran to see what has happened and found that the traveling vet accidentally broke a window. But he promised to pay for the damages before attending Cat's injury. What a day, and it's only just begun. He went back to the apple, but it has turned brown. He decided to make some eggs and toast instead. He first cracked the eggs and then cooked them. He popped a piece of bread in the toaster, which a few minutes later turned nice and brown. He melted some butter on the toast and put grape jelly. He thought about dyeing his hair purple for his friend's birthday party but then remembered how his parents reacted when his sister did that. So instead he decided to finish breakfast. Later he caught the bus, hoping the crazy part of his day has ended. Watch more to find science in the crazy day happenings. Today John learned about physical and chemical changes. His teacher explained that physical and chemical changes are all around us and gave few examples. John and his friends were given an assignment to find more physical and chemical changes from everyday life. Let's find the examples from the crazy day and help him to quickly complete the assignment. In a chemical change, new substances or products are formed, while in a physical change no new substance is produced. Milk souring is a chemical change because during that process acidification takes place and soured milk is produced. Rust is nothing but iron oxide. A new substance is formed when iron and oxygen combines. This is also a chemical change. Evaporation of water is a physical change. When water evaporates it changes from liquid to gas but it is still water. Similarly, melting of ice is a physical change because no new substance is produced, only state changed from solid to liquid. Breaking the glass is a physical change because the broken pieces are still made up of glass. Apple undergoes oxidation which is similar to rusting happened to iron tacks. When you crack an egg it is still the same substance, therefore it is a physical change. However, frying an egg is a chemical change because it results in formation of new particles. Toasting bread cooks it, and a new substance is formed due to heat, so it's a chemical change. Butter melting is an example of state change and it can easily be turned back to butter, therefore it's a physical change. Temporary hair dye causes physical change because it just lies on the hair shaft, while permanent hair dye brings chemical change because chemicals reacts with melanin in hair.